for example, a lot of rappers that everyone may have looked up to as a kid is like dead broke right now. Why is that?
Own a business in the city? Come to the Wave Show. Small time or Big Willie? Come to the Wave Show. You got a message for the people? Come to the Wave Show. You could be black, white, red, blue? Come to the Wave Show. It's all love, we wanna meet you. Come to the Wave Show. Come to the Wave Show. Come to the Wave Show.
All right, so welcome back to our viewers, and we want to do a shout out to you guys who are just tuning in right now. Today we got a special guest for you guys. I'm going to give him a chance to introduce himself.
You know what it is, Tony Troubles, AO Music, Av Money Av in the building. You know what it is.
Okay, let's get it. We're here. Sin? So, here's what I want to go. I want to kickstart things. Sin, first question I want to ask is, where you repping right now?
Money Av.
The Av.
Malton.
Okay, so you're from the Av then?
Of course, bro.
Famo, you know what it is then, yo. The Av are making noise in the building.
Every man's making something right now.
So here's what I want to say now. All right, so being from the Av, right? How do you look at that? How it shaped your music career right now?
To be honest, when I started, no one was really rapping, like other than Franchise, Blamo, a couple other cats. No one was really out there. But now you have mans like Chem, you have Blamo doing more stuff. You know what I'm saying? You have Devontae Fresh on 2K21 playlist. Emmy's doing big numbers right now. You feel what I'm saying? So it's not just Finch doing things. It's not just, you know what I'm saying, Shoreham doing things. It's not, you know what I mean? Not just the East. Av has a lot of things going on right now. A lot of stuff going on.
So seeing that transition, right? Because I know even from what's dude's name, yo? Was it Dead Eyes, yo?
He started the freestyling.
Yeah.
It
was Dead Eyes.
The rap sheet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So talk about those days, yo. How that being the pioneer of pretty much rapping Malton to where it is right now.
Yeah, to be honest, I remember like being in high school and people are crowding around Dead Eyes and other mans and you know what I mean, they're getting into it. It was inspirational, but at that time, most of the ad was on sports. We were like more into ball.
Yeah, I remember.
You know what I mean? We had like rivalries with Lincoln versus Ascension. You feel me? We were more into the ball thing. No man was really into the rap. You know what I mean? They had the street mans into the rap, but then every man finds their passion. You feel what I'm saying? Every man has a hidden voice. You feel me? So that became the thing in the app. Everybody started rapping. It's not like everybody wanted to be a rapper. It was easy. It's easy for us. Everybody needs an outlet, you know what I mean?
Fact.
So that's what it was.
So let me ask you this. So for you, when did music start for you? At what point was it where you're like, you know what? Music is the direction I'm going in.
To be honest, ever since I heard that rhythm, like, I always loved music. I remember like breaking my mom's turntables at like 5 to 7. You feel me? Like messing shit up. You feel me?
Just to get to the
Just
music.
to like get to the music. Like taking my uncle's 45s out the crater of my grandma's basement and trying to spin them myself. So since I was a baby, I've been trying to do something with music. I didn't know I was gonna be an MC or a DJ or what, but I just knew that once you put music on, it had me in a way. It captivated me in a way. You know what I'm saying? That's why I do what I do.
Nah, that's real, yo. Because remember, music's all about feeling, right? It's vibrations and frequency.
Yeah.
And playing with, so even for your audience and your like the people that listen to your music right now, what's the message that you're trying to direct to your crowd? What do you want them to understand where you're trying to take the music and what you're trying to do with it?
To be honest, just stick to your craft. Be you. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people rap and then you have your boys or like you might have too many people critiquing you and they'll throw you off track. Meanwhile, you had the style or the flavor the whole time. All you had to do was perfect it. You feel what I'm saying? That's why people get lost sometimes. People get lost in the sauce. You have a lot of rappers that out here still doing the same stuff for like 10 years and their names are ringing bells, but they're not going nowhere because they're in the same. You know what I'm saying? They listen to this guy, changing up my tune to this. Let me change up my song to sound like this to stay relevant. But their sound will never be relevant because they're not true to themselves. Feel me?
So that's the thing, though. It's the art behind the music. When you wrote your first track, what age was that and what was that like? When you first, the pen to paper, in the dark, just you scribbling down, taking notes, and putting it on a sound and listening to it back.
To be honest, the first time I did that, it sounded like trash, bro.
Yeah,
because like, I was off beat, like mad, like in your head when you're there, like your adrenaline's rushing, especially the first time you're in the studio. You're telling yourself, I know what I'm doing. You have no idea what the heck you're doing. You feel what I'm saying? It's just like when you have a car the first time. You don't know what you're doing. You feel what I'm saying? You have to learn. So when I was in the studio, I did my thing. It was odd, bro. But it felt right at the same time. You feel what I'm saying? When I listened to it, I'm like, yo, this is horrible, bro. But I thought I was fired. Like, this is not what. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, stick to your craft, and you'll perfect it, and it's enough said.
So looking at your craft from where you started to now, what different moves have you made playing with different, strings or chords or even just writing different lyrics or that whole transition?
Before, to be honest, every man used to be about bars. Everybody wanted to be like a Styles P, a Fabulous, a Jadakiss.
I remember, but they were hard.
I'm not discrediting them. Them are hard.
That era
but
was
everybody
there,
wanted to be like them, but not everybody's like them.
That's
you feel what I'm saying? You can still be from the hood, but you're not gonna have those bars. You feel what I'm saying? Everything's a life experience. So like your bars will relate to your life. Not to say you're soft or you know what I mean? Not to call no man less than the next man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's all about your life. So like Juice WRLD, he was going through depression and stuff. So his lyrics are about depression.
People gravitate.
You know what I'm saying? People who with that or going through that momentum or that motion in their life, they'll gravitate to that. Just wherever you're rapping about, people will gravitate to it.
So even in the business world, tagging it along to music, because music is one aspect, being an artist, creating, being behind the desk, right? But now there's also the side of, okay, now we got to get the music out, we got to manage how it gets out and where it goes. What's that like for you on the business side, or what ideas can you give our viewers? Because we want to focus here on giving our viewers something, or one or two nuggets that they can take away and do something with. So if there's one thing that you can tell them about the business side, what would you reach out and say?
Own all your masters. That's like number one. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, for example, a lot of rappers that everyone may have looked up to as a kid is like dead broke right now. Why is that? You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
So you have to own your masters. Like you could have a hit, like okay, Ja Rule. Not to say like 50 Cent took it, but forget all that. Ja Rule had hits. Like mans were singing those in the car. Like high, your vocals are mashing up. No man can tell me they weren't singing that. You feel me? This is no cap. See, where is he now? Man's like he's almost broke because there's his own stuff. Like Fat Joe and them. Where are those guys? See what I'm saying? They have money, but they're holding on to what's left. The man are not thriving still. See what I'm saying? Like when's the last time Wiz Khalifa made a thing? But the man's still buying stuff, doing all these kind of things. You feel me? So own your masters. Sign up for United Masters. Pay your $79.99 for the year, and for that year, you can release all your music on all major platforms.
So I want.
That's my game to the youth.
I want to hold that thought, because that's a big point you made there. So here's what I want to do.
Okay.
Explain it to them in a way that if you want to go through the process of registering, how you said, what's that step-by-step process like, and how can they do that for themselves?
Just go online, grab a computer, your phone, www.unitedmasters.com. I mean, log on. It'll say select artists, 100% royalties. Click. Simple. It'll show you the price, $79.99. Ask your mom for it if you don't have it. Ask your dad. Ask your girlfriend. Ask your boyfriend.
Just own it.
Ask somebody. Just pay them back on your first paycheck. It's nothing. Pay that. 35 top major platforms your music is going to. Sign up. You have any problems, you email the what do you call it? The artist support team. They have an email out there. I'm talking to you like I'm getting paid to talk to you about this, but I'm just trying to show them like there's simple ways to get on. Even if you didn't want to do all of that, and you have a couple videos out, say on YouTube or 1-2 songs on Spotify, use Linktree. Sign up for Linktree. Linktree is free. Put all your links under there. Put one profile under your Instagram. When someone clicks that, all your information is there. Look like you own your own website.
For real, yo. But that's it, yo.
That's it.
The blueprint just to get it started.
That's it. That's all you need, bro. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people think they need they need to release a lot of music. Sometimes you just need one track, bro.
One track. Well, you dropped one video. Seen? Dropped one video.
And he blew up.
Fam, man went to $1 million, and after that, everything was 400,000, 500,000, and he just kept going up from one video.
See?
You know what I mean? So the power of one video is real, yo. Now, what I want to ask you is this. When we look at the beat selection, picking a beat, but then also having the rights to publish that beat.
That's a key thing. Right there. Key thing.
Right?
That's a key thing.
Talk a little bit about that and what does that look like?
To be honest, when I started, like I'm pretty sure a lot of other rappers did this. We'd be on YouTube using like free beats or whatever.
Yeah.
But if you read that properly, you still have to pay for that free beat. Like a streaming that goes over 5,000 streams, there's a price. 10,000, there's a price. If you pay attention and read it, other than looking at the big free, there's nothing free. Unless a man's sending you a beat saying, yo, I want you to use this. You know what I'm saying? So what I say is at the beginning, it's hard if you don't know any producers yourself as a up and coming artist, even as an artist who could be known, you know, like if you don't have no money or whatever, it's still hard for a man to send you a beat. They had to hear your stuff, feel you, and then, you know, you got to build a relationship with people.
So I was going to say that, what's it like finding that producer, right? Finding someone that, you know, here's the vision, here's where we're going, you know what I mean? Saddle up, you know, what's it like finding that producer to fit that? Because, again, paying for beats is an expense.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
Yes.
That's money out your pocket, you know?
When you could find a producer that you click with, like your brother or like, you know, your family, your street family or whatever, it's effortless. Like sometimes you guys be on the same wavelength in two different sides of the world. A man will send you a beat like, yo, Brody, check this. And you're like, yo, bro, I was vibing to something like this the other day. And it just goes like that. Or a man could send you a beat for a song that you wrote like 2 years ago. And you've been searching for that type of vibe. You feel me? And then boom, it just, lo and behold, it's there. And you're like, oh, okay. Well, this is the type of guy I need to, you know, to talk to do this. And then, you know, eventually it's like a tumbling process. Somebody else is going to call you with a different vibe and you click and it's just going to keep going.
So what's that team aspect like, yo? Because when we look at creating, so if we look at even like a pirate ship, something simple as that, or even a basketball team, you have different positions. And each position plays a different role. In that team aspect, name some of the different positions that, you know, people can look out for to try to keep around them to get to that point in music where, you know, they can go and do their own thing or even still run with the team.
To be honest, it's not no specific position, bro. Like for example, like I use a studio. When you're in a studio, sometimes my engineer is giving me advice on the rapping and my delivery. He's not a rapper. See what I'm saying? But it's just like it's like glue, bro. It's like Tetris. Like everything just connects. Like sometimes I'm helping produce my track. I don't know how to make a beat.
For real.
But I'm telling the man, yo, do this, do this, because I know how it is up here. Just like if an engineer, a producer, or whatever is in the studio and they hear something, they know what they're talking about. We just put our stuff together and it gels, bro. It's not really like to say, oh, he's point guard, he's shooting guard. Or, we all have our titles, if that's what you're saying. That would be our position.
Right.
But we all play the same role.
So even to dive in deeper, like if you look at, okay, you have the artist, right? You have the person, the beat selection, the producer, right? The engineer, Then you also have the manager, the person who goes out there and makes those connections.
Sometimes you have a manager, not all the time. Like I use French Montana for example. He did it himself.
All himself.
All the way to P. Diddy. You could Google it.
Word,
Yeah, that's all. You feel what I'm saying? Max B, he got screwed over because he went to gym. Stack Bundles went to gym. See, when you go to guys who aren't half of the level that you want to be, you'll never surpass them. You gotta think of that. People don't think of that. They just see the money.
Right. Yo, easy. But you have to understand, yo. Mans are hungry, yo.
I'm hungry too, brother.
No.
I'm hungry too, brother.
I hear that.
But I'm saying,
I'm not saying it's okay.
You gotta know what you're signing. You're signing your life, you know, like your work. You gotta know what you're doing, bro.
Yeah,
you gotta know what you're doing.
It's a thing where it's like they may pay you in advances, right? But you still gotta do the work behind it, which is all in the contract.
Exactly.
Right. So, and even looking at a contract, right? How would you advise someone to look at a contract? Would you say they do it themselves? Would you say tap into a lawyer?
Definitely get that revised by a lawyer, bro.
So what does that whole lawyer part look like and having a lawyer? You know, because now we're looking at the artist, the producer, maybe the manager. Now we're talking about the lawyer, right? That's money. Four. I mean, that's four people now we're working with.
And even if it's like your boys, everybody wants a percentage out of that thing because everybody's gonna tell you, yo, we helped you get here.
But what's the lawyer part now like?
That I can't. My lawyer, your lawyer, his lawyer, it's all gonna be the same. All depends on who you know. You know the world we live in. So who you know basis. So
But it's just nice to have somebody look over the
You
contract.
definitely need a lawyer to look over that. Don't be signing nothing. I don't care if it said like 1 mil for like 2 out. Listen, just double check that.
Straight up, yeah.
Double check that. Listen, because one of those songs could be like 10 times your advance that you're getting.
Serious, eh?
Think about that. You're releasing 2 albums. How many songs is on those albums?
Like 12,
24
18,
tracks
24,
minimum.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
One of those songs could make you a millionaire.
Just one, right? Jeez. Because that happened to a lot of artists, though.
A man's only going to get 500,000, max a mil. A man's going to show you the money in front of you, make you feel all kind of ways. Mm-hmm. And then when your revenue comes in, the residuals coming from your music, those guys are laughing. The men are buying houses, buying their wife new bodies, all kind of foolishness. And you're there about, yo, can I get my...
Yeah, but it's facts, though, yo.
This is facts.
You have to look at it like that.
You know what I'm saying?
It's true, still. So what I want to ask you next is, in terms of the music now, going back to the music, where do you see yourself taking? What movements are you making? What are you looking to do with it right now?
Working on a lot of stuff right now. I'll tell you what I just dropped though. You know what I mean? For the month of January, I dropped like 4 bangers and 5 bangers. Last one was Scottie Pippen.
Okay.
And a lot of stuff. Scottie Pippen, Audibles. Too many tracks, bro.
Consistency, yo. But that's one of the keys, right?
Yeah.
You gotta stay consistent, yo.
Yeah. Right now, I don't give you too much, but I'm coming out with 2 projects this year. I made 2 mixtapes. I got 1 mixtape coming out in August, another one coming out in November. I have a couple of more videos. I can't really say too much on, you know what I mean, what I want to tell you, but just keep watching TV. You're going to see something. You know what I mean? Not no Google or none of this. Keep watching TV sometime this year. You're going to see something special.
Straight up, yo.
It's like that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So here's what I want to ask you, all right? I want to know if you can do something for our viewers today.
What's that?
Get them something, you know what I mean? Get them a little, what's to come. Show them something, you know?
Get them a little light bars.
Something, yo. Anything, yo.
Get them get a 6 to 8, you know what I mean? Get them a little something.
All right, yo. Let's hear that, yo. Run it.
Alright, only birds chirp, make 'em run like an ostrich. A brother strapped little something in the cartridge. It's too late now, should've thought before the hardship. A quick draw will leave you dearly departed. It's funny now we in the same place where you started. I heard this is where you baptized. Ran with a boat till its float got capsized. My flows hit like a belt to your backside. Punches to your face, have you seeing out your black eyes. I'm with my dog trying to find out where you cats hide or where you cats at. I'm trying to smash that. Been smoking, just trying to find out where the ash at. Ayo, pause. You know that Santa been sitting without the claws. Too many shows, ain't never had an applause. So, yo, not really.
Yeah, man.
Huh?
Yeah, man. Okay. I want to shout out T coming out. You guys, we'll see you guys on the next episode. Shouting out to our new viewers today. When you get a chance, hit the subscribe button, and we're going to make it poppin'. Let's go.
Wave show, come to the wave show, come to the wave show.